New research about wildfire smoke shows that the face masks you've been wearing for COVID could also protect your lungs when wildfire smoke is in the air here in southern Colorado.
KRDO News Channel 13's Mallory Anderson is live in our studio to explain. Mallory.
This new data shows you could be protected from 95% of wildfire smoke particles just by wearing an N95 mask. But the catch is the results were not the same for other types of face coverings.
Colorado State University research scientist Jack Kodros had already been studying the effectiveness of masks against coronavirus when his friends asked an interesting question.
I had a lot of friends start asking me about if masks would be helpful for wildfire smoke. Because here in Colorado now we experience this every single summer.
For their research on COVID and masks, Kodros and his team already had a pump that sucks in air to a flow rate similar to what we breathe in. They then simulated the flow of the air through the mask and measured how many wildfire smoke particles can also make it through.
What we find is that the N95 can reduce upwards of 95% of wildfire smoke sized particles.
That's because N95s not only filter the air you breathe, they also cover your entire mouth and nose, keeping the polluted air from leaking in the sides, which is why the cloth masks really don't hold up as well. Surgical masks did filter 90% of particles, but the gaps on the side made them almost as ineffective as the cloth masks. Kodros believes this new data could be helpful to those who have to go outside when air pollution is dangerously high, like firefighters and agricultural workers. But he also stresses there's a bigger issue at hand that needs to be addressed.
The discussions we're having about wearing masks should be a red flag that we need to pay attention to our environment. Because wearing a mask is one way to limit exposure, but it's not going to limit wildfires themselves. There's an underlying cause because of our increasing climate change where we're having more severe wildfires.
Other ways to protect yourself from wildfire smoke are to stay inside with the windows closed during peak pollution and run an air filter. But if you're looking to have some N95s on hand in case of an emergency, I was able to find a box of 10 at an Ace Hardware in Colorado Springs for less than 15 bucks. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Mallory Anderson, KRDO News Channel 13.
Wow, that's interesting. It's really hard to find those N95 masks for the past year and a half. Mallory, thank you.